Hey everyone, Full Manga Alchemist here, and I know that it's been a while since my last video. Kinda had to do some stuff. Like I said before, if you've seen my other videos, I was fixing to move. Well, I did move. You can kind of tell with my new setup and my stuff up top, my lights and everything, and got a few different things, got a lapel and stuff like that. So maybe the quality of my videos will go up just a tad, and y'all will enjoy it just a little bit more. But big thing is I got a lot of manga over the last month and a half. So what we're gonna do is just loop this all into my February manga haul. So what we'll do is we'll start out with some stuff, newer stuff, because y'all know, I'm pretty new to collecting a big variety of manga. So we'll start out with newer things that everybody's currently reading that I've been collecting, and then we'll slowly move into the older stuff that I'm just trying to catch up on. So let's get started. All right, we'll start out with volume 13 of The Promised Neverland. Promised Neverland continues to be fantastic. You really can't go wrong with this series. This volume is very sad. So for any of y'all that like that kind of thing, or aren't really big on that, just know people that are caught up, volume 13 is a rough one to get through. Then we're going to move on to some I've been recommended, and I've seen a lot of manga tubers doing reviews over them and just shouting praise. So I said, all right, screw it, I'll pick it up. And that's volume 1 of Jujutsu Kaisen. I read this volume. Very, very good. I'm kind of meh on the art style, to be honest. The backgrounds are really clean and stuff, but it's just the character designs. I don't think the character designs are really anything all that special. And I don't know if, anyone shares that sentiment with me, but maybe it'll get more detailed, but it's just your normal shonen, but it's interesting. It's got a really cool premise of, the whole eat a demon's finger and get superpowers kind of thing. Then we're gonna go to one of my personal favorite series, volume 4 of Beastars. Volume 4 of Beastars is a fantastic volume. It kind of lightens up on the dark aspect of things. They're still doing stuff to go with the festival, and it's honestly a lot more wholesome. There are still, you figure out some really dark secrets on some people, but y'all have heard me gush about Beastars. What can I say? Just pick it up. It's 4 volumes out. It's not a big drop. Just give 1 or 2 volumes a try, and see how you go with it. Next, there's one sub that has, from my very first manga haul, been bothering me, like, hey, you need to pick this up. You need to pick this up. So you know who you are. Volumes 1 through 4 of Komi Can't Communicate. I binged read all 4 of these in one sitting. They're very quick reads. Honestly, I was not big into the kind of comedy, slice of life, tad bit of romance series. This series is fantastic. I'm really glad you suggested it to me. I'm really glad you bugged me about it and kept on pestering. I'm really glad you did, because this series made me laugh out loud more than once, and that is really hard for me to do with manga. Movies and stuff like that, sure, but reading, it got me to chuckle quite a few times. And I can't remember her name off the top of my head. Y'all, people who's familiar with the series, the psychotic girl that actually wants to be with Komi is the best. She's so good. All right, then we're gonna move on to something, a lot of people are really lukewarm on it. And that is Gleipnir. I picked up volumes 1 through 5 of Gleipnir. I'm currently about to start reading volume 5. I'll show the covers while I'm talking. And I personally really enjoy this series. I think that this series is super charming in some aspects. I also think it is a good shut your brain off and just enjoy that big monsters are fighting and cool designs. And let me just say, Kodansha, hell yeah job on these volumes. These are about the same size as a Viz Signature, and I love matte covers. I think matte covers are way nicer than gloss. As you've seen, there has been a slight glare because of the sun. These aren't glaring. I really enjoy that, and they feel much better in their hands. But like I said, as of right now, I'm enjoying it. Volume 5, I think there's 6 volumes out. I'm gonna catch up on that, and I'll kind of keep talking about it. And this is gonna be the last of the new stuff. Volume 3 of No Guns Life. I haven't read this yet. Like I said, I'm getting through Glipnir, but it has my best girl on the front here. Love Mary. I am super impressed by how thick these volumes are. These volumes are like 10 bucks on Amazon. I like Amazon. They Prime. If I'm gonna get it in 2 days, it's awesome. That volume is thick. And that's not just volume 3. Volumes, 1 and 2 are also super thick. Like, I really appreciate it. I don't know if this just had like a super head start or what, but I appreciate the hell out of how thick these are. Sometimes you buy like a $8 or $9 volume and it's like that. Like, I want to get Way of the House Husband, but they're tiny. They're tiny for $10. I don't know if I can really justify that purchase. So we're gonna move into some of the older stuff, and I do have a big thing that I bought at the end. I picked up Omnibus 2 and 3 of I Am a Hero. I read the first volume. It just ended last year, like late 2019. I think it was November. So I'm not crazy behind. It's the art style and the fact that it's a lot more based in reality as far as Japan not having very strict gun laws and stuff like that. I really appreciate that. And the artwork's fantastic, and I'm just gonna pick up the next 2 volumes, keep reading on them. And here's a real old classic. I got Omnibus, or no, well, I mean, I guess they're omnibuses, but it says Viz Sigs. Goodnight Poon Poon 2 and 3. I have not started reading these. Like I said, I'm a little behind. I'm trying to read some newer stuff. But Goodnight Poon Poon, I have no doubt that it's gonna break my soul. I've said it before, I'm a glutton for punishment, so I really enjoy that. And then we're gonna move on to my big thing that I bought, which I feel like for the price was very, very good. I watched the very first season of this anime when it came out, and for some reason I just kind of fell off. But when I saw the box set going for like $100, you can't beat that. So, without further ado, Assassination Classroom. So, super nice box set. This is the very first box set that I've ever bought. We're just gonna sit right here. It's got really good box design. As you can see, all of the volumes right there. Let me move that flat down. All the volumes right there. I really like the cover art. It also comes with a little booklet, little art book that it like designs them in like all kinds of different designs. It's really cool. But like I'll just show the back of this box. The glare. Okay. The back of this box shows each individual cover art. I have not started reading it yet. Actually, yeah, I read volume 1. But like I said, I watched the first season of the anime. I was really into it, and I really liked it. So, but now that I'm kind of settled in, I'm gonna start doing more videos again. I'm gonna do some just short, manga of the month videos, of course, and some first impressions and some stuff, like just more in depth. And that's it for my February manga haul, guys. I really appreciate anyone stopping by. If you like this, don't forget to like, subscribe, leave me a comment. You see, if you bother me enough with your requests, I will probably pick them up and buy them. In that case, I bought, and with Comey's case, I bought 1 volume, read it, and then I immediately ordered the next 3. So don't be scared to comment at me, guys. Anyways, be good to each other.